Starting a workout routine is easy. Sticking to it, that's the hard part. Today, I'm sharing 5 practical tips that have helped me stay consistent, even on the tough days. I remember being so frustrated when I was first getting into fitness because I could go to the gym and lift weights like 20 pounds or do one set of 10 push-ups and feel amazing about myself for like an hour. But then life would happen and I'd skip a day, then 2, then 3. And before I knew it, I was back on the couch watching Netflix and eating takeout. And I kept asking myself, why can't I stick to my workout routine? So today, I'm gonna answer that question by sharing 5 things that have personally helped me show up consistently to my workout routine so that I can see results and achieve my goals. 1. Make your workouts shorter than you think you need them to be. When I first started working out, I had this idea in my head that a good workout was an hour long. If you worked out less than that, you weren't really working that hard. I just didn't realize that the reason why I was struggling to stick to my workout routine was because I was committing way too much time. So I tried something else. Challenged myself to try to limit every single one of my workouts to 30 minutes or less. And let me tell you, there are plenty of ways to get in a great workout in just 30 minutes. For example, here's a full-body 30-minute weight training routine that you can do with minimal equipment. Warm up for 5 minutes with some light cardio like jogging or jumping jacks. Then perform 4 sets of 10 reps of each exercise, resting 30 seconds to a minute between sets. Start with squats and shoulder press, then move to lunges in rows. After that, do some push-ups and crunches, and finish it off with a plank and some tricep dips. As you can see, you can get a lot done in just 30 minutes. Not only does this routine hit all of the major muscle groups, but it also includes both upper and lower body exercises. The key is to choose exercises that work opposing muscle groups, such as upper body and lower body at the same time. This allows you to take advantage of supersets, which speeds up your workout and maximizes your time efficiency. Also, if you don't have access to a gym or weights, that's okay. You can use your body weight for resistance training, or try doing calisthenic exercises like pull-ups, chin-ups, handstand push-ups, burpees, squats, lunges, mountain climbers, and so on. There are tons of different exercises you can do without any equipment at all. And here's another bonus. When you shorten your workouts, it makes it easier to schedule them into your day and stick to your routine. After all, who has time to commit to an hour-long workout every day? But we can all spare 30 minutes. Next, focus on what you'll gain rather than what you're giving up. In his book Mindset, Carol Duquette, a psychologist and author, explains that people can be highly motivated to avoid losses. But losses don't motivate us nearly as much as do gains. For example, let's say you eat a donut, and you know that by doing so you're re-increasing your chances of having high cholesterol, heart disease, or diabetes. While it may make you feel bad in the moment, the fear of getting sick doesn't usually motivate you to immediately change your habits. It's the same thing with working out. It's focusing on what you're giving up, such as sitting on the couch or binge-watching Netflix, can demotivate you. Instead, focus on the positive outcomes of working out, like feeling stronger and more confident, or improving your overall health. To help you with this, I recommend creating a vision board. It can be something simple that you put together in Canva, or something more elaborate that you hang up in your bedroom or workout space. The idea is to visually represent your goals and the benefits of working out. Once you've got your vision board ready, display it somewhere you'll see it every day. So whether you're getting dressed in the morning or lying in bed at night, you'll be reminded of why you're working out in the first place. Third, stop focusing on perfection and start focusing on progress. We often hold ourselves to unrealistic standards. And when we miss a workout or eat something we deem as unhealthy, we can feel guilty and get caught up in the "I messed up" mindset. And when you find yourself in this mindset, it's easy to throw in the towel and say, I might as well start fresh on Monday. Don't do that. Instead, allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. One study found that the most successful dieters were those who are able to forgive themselves for slip-ups and get right back on track without wasting time feeling guilty. Another study concluded that it takes the average person 88 days to form a new habit. So if you fall off the wagon, don't wait 88 more days to start again. Get back on the horse as soon as you can. Every day you stay committed to your workout routine is a win. Just make sure you're showing up every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. The fourth tip is to remember that consistency is the key to success, not intensity. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and end up going all in and burning out quickly. So instead of trying to intensity your workouts to get faster results, focus on staying consistent. Here's the thing. One study found that the relationship between exercise and fat loss is linear, meaning that the more exercise you do, the more fat you will lose, but only up to a certain point. Beyond that, additional exercise does not result in additional fat loss. The takeaway: it's better to work out moderately every day than to work out intensely once in a while. Here's another study. It found that the participants who maintained their weight over a 5-year period exercised regularly, but moderately. In other words, they worked out about 60 minutes a day at a moderate intensity, not vigorously. So if you want to stay motivated and committed to your workout routine, aim for intensity over time rather than intensity over a single workout. And finally, number 5. Stop relying on willpower and instead rely on your environment. Researchers peg this as something called ego depletion. Willpower is like a muscle. When you use it a lot, it gets tired. When it gets tired, you're more likely to quit. So instead of relying on willpower, design your environment to support your goals. Let me share an example of how I apply this to my life. As you can probably guess, I love to work out at home. That's where I get most of my workouts done. But sometimes I get bored of my home gym setup and I want to go to the actual gym. So whenever that happens, I pack a gym bag. I put all my weights, resistance bands, jump ropes, foam roller, and everything else I need inside of it. And I keep it by the door ready to go. And this gym bag has been so useful because it removes the barrier to entry when I want to work out at the gym. All I gotta do is grab it and leave. On the other hand, if I'm feeling lazy, I know that it's going to be very difficult for me to walk back into my room. Grab all that stuff, carry it back down, and then leave. So by keeping my gym bag by the door, I reduce the friction associated with going to the gym and increase the likelihood that I'll actually go. Similarly, you can set up your environment to make it easier to stick to your workout routine. Maybe you can buy new workout clothes or shoes or invest in a Peloton bike. Or maybe you can download an exercise app or hire a personal trainer. The key is to remove as many barriers as possible so that you can just show up and do the work. That's it for me today. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.